Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Beast Tamer Bard run, episode 2. Very early. Just getting started. Really. Ooh, that looks scary.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
Maybe
What's going
scary
on
enough that we want to heal. And maybe scary enough that we want to. Oh. Nope. The monitor lizard spotted Sela, so. Nice! 13 damage.
Damn you!
Am you
Into the fray!
badly injured? Stab arena.
Today's sacrifice!
Oof. 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 Camellia, I just roll horribly on. It seems to me like
Are you still here?
we're flanking with her, she's got good bonuses, etc. But when all you roll is 4s, it don't matter.
Right, take you!
Another 6 damage to the monitor lizard. This thing is a little tanky, so we're gonna turn on fighting defensively.
Go for their hearts!
Okay. Okay. There any other? Oh, right. I remember this. We actually have plenty of other things that we want to do besides. Yeah, we want to do stuff like Daze and stuff like Flare. We do not want to do stuff like Touch of Fatigue. All right, so Daze. Flare. Aha, so he failed. All right, so Flare, what Flare does, right? It's a cantrip, creates a burst of light. If you cause the light to burst in front of a single creature, that creature is dazzled. So we can now click on the monitor lizard over here. We can right-click him and we go see the dazzled effect. The dazzled creature takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls and sight-based perception checks. So basically, we just gave that thing a -1 on all its attacks. Oh, nice. Now we're going to turn off fighting defensively so we don't get the -4 to our attack roll because we want to try to kill this thing.
Guide my blade!
Cool. We're going to try to skin this thing. Nature check failed. So nature checks are required for skinning. That's cool. Good enough.
Can't make the demons wait.
Hello! New characters.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. This stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
WotR.
The man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Yeah, we'll just Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
Nice, nice touch.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed.
Right.
Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
Well, Windowog, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
What are you even doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
Gotcha.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Okay.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame, and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
Rude. Very rude.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Yeah, that's totally it. I'm gonna hit them with the "Who are you, tieflings?" even though I know they're not.
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons.
All right, calm down.
Ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Sadly, underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
This is really bothering me that I can't press 1 to continue. Maybe I can just press enter. I bet that works.
Repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
Nope. Nope. Fuck.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Okay. Never heard of underground crusaders before.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
Fair enough. That seems very apt.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Well, no, so that Mendev and Golarion wouldn't be consumed by the world wound.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Gotcha. Maze, does it really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation.
Wow. What an opportune moment for us.
The people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Uh-oh.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use.
Oh no.
My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Alright. Sword of Holy Flame. How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
50,000. Precisely 50,000.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
What the fuck? Okay. Alright. A gong is 700 and... Wait. No. Other way around. Sorry. Alright. No. A gong's like a half a day, basically, is what we're saying here. Okay. I mean, assuming that this world has around 365 days in a year or something like that, you know? It bugged me.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Wendwog is a little testy. We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks,
Swordy.
Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds acceptable. Alright, interactable objects, hidden...
I found, something.
thing. Alright, we've got edible moss and flame tongue.
Not this time.
Ah, check failed. Unfortunate.
Beautiful. Is that a trap?
Grinding stones. Copper ring. So this is all just sellable loot, basically. The room looks like an improvised museum.
No, what is that?
Doing okay, boo-boo?
What's that there?
Handful of gems, more grinding stone.
Let's see what we can do.
What do we have here?
Ooh, some pearls.
Now what is that?
That is gonna
Here we
be
go.
the last one. If there's anything else that we missed.
I found
Aha!
something.
More gems.
I can handle it.
Ooh, it's Baldur. About that. On a pile. Alright. Let's go instigate this scenario. Alright. A strange flash pierces the gloom. Hold up. Day 15, month of Erodus, which is the 8th month, year 4715. And Kajak feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely? Our heartbeat quickens and a stream of thoughts suddenly burst into my mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me here, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven, came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Kajak intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Kajak. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by, one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you are willing, and only if you are ready. There's no going back. And don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There in the vision, darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow and outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow. the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. We have a +2 on Knowledge Arcana or a +2 on Will. Not great. Let's go Knowledge Arcana. Kajak knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. Hey, we succeeded. Nice. We gained 22 experience off that. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but we are stronger. Shake off the pain and torpor. But alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Deskari, the terrifying demon lord. Larger than an elephant, this towering insectile nightmare wields a scythe made of bone. His wings are swarms of biting flies, and his inhuman eyes glitter with cruel intelligence. Deskari, demon lord of chasms, infestations, and locusts, is believed by many scholars to be the usher of the apocalypse. He carved his realm from the raw matter of the abyss using the great scythe Rith Carver, a weapon he crafted from the remains of the strange creature his father, Pazuzu, mated with tens of thousands of years ago. Deskari and his cult long plagued the northern nation of Sarkoris, where his cultists were eventually driven into the Lake of Mists and Veils by Eredin. Yet upon Eredin's death, Deskari's influence on Golarion ripened and burst, transforming Sarkoris into the demon-haunted whirlwind. Oof. Okay. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Valeriel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. Vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Ajax senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. It will raise it up and punish evildoers and traitors, or save and protect the innocent." And we're doing the quintessential me good guy thing. Save and protect the innocent. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Ajax does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Kajak's chest fades away, the edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Kajak sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes. The light is drawn into his hand. Kajak senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. Cool.
Hey, are you all right? You were kinda glowing just now.
Yayoi. Sela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Iomade. Let's go ahead and read Iomade's as well. Iomade, also known as the Inheritor, Light of the Sword, and Lady of Valor, is the goddess of righteous valor, justice, and honor. Having served as Eredin's herald, she inherited many of the last Aslante's followers upon his death. and continues to espouse the ideas of honor and righteousness in the defense of good and the battle against evil.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
Heaven is a plane in the outer sphere, a realm of pure righteousness where the forces of good gather to aid those on less virtuous planes and help worthy souls find rest. Though inconceivably large, it appears to most viewers as a mountain with a mysteriously floating peak. Heaven's residents see law and goodness as largely the same force. Order is the greatest good, and goodness is the greatest order. They recognize the good intentions of the Azadas of Elysium, but view them as misguided children. Similarly, they oppose the lawful evil forces of hell, but credit them with intelligence and believe they can at least be reasoned into truces and stalemates, and perhaps even redeemed.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
Saw it too. Traders, the dying girl. I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel?
Lariel,
That
gotcha.
really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone.
Nice.
The chief will be thrilled.
Angels are a group of altruistic celestials native to all three upper planes, Nirvana, Heaven, and Elysium. They represent all the multiple interpretations of goodness. The eldest angels were one of the first creations of the primordial deities of good, making them one of the oldest races in the great beyond, and were trained as celestial guardians and servants from birth. Most serve their creators to this day. Most angels in modern times come from ascended good mortal souls rather than direct divine creation. Sometimes these souls even retain aspects of their mortal forms.
You. Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser.
Definitely sounds like a sore
He
loser.
is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven
nope.
doesn't give a
Hold
damn
up.
how special we are.
Nope.
We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Okay, Lan. Calm down, Lan. That is not the case, Lan.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it.
We'll check the Abyss here in a
It
second.
doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
The Abyss is a realm of infinite horror and unlimited danger. Its vast chasms, known as the Outer Rifts, wind throughout the surface of the outer sphere. Where the outer rifts of the Abyss open onto realms like Elysium or even Heaven, they are the sites of eternal wars against the celestial races. Here, the armies of good maintain permanent encampments along the edges of abyssal rifts and do their best to prevent the rifts' spread. For spreading is the correct word. The outer rifts are growing, albeit slowly. Scholars believe that this is a sure sign of the end of all things, that nothing can stop the growing dissolution of the outer sphere, and that at some time in the future the Abyss will consume it all. Worse, the outer rifts do not constrain themselves to the outer sphere. They can open elsewhere, and have done so countless times before to consume entire worlds. The malevolent world wound in northern Avestan is but the latest to appear in the material plane, a rent in reality that even the full might of the nation of Mendev is unlikely to contain for long. The Abyss is possessed by many layers strung together by the river Styx. Its inhabitants are demons, its rulers demon lords, who wrested control of the plane aeons ago from the primordial Clip-Off? I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. You saw it too, the traders and the dying girl?
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous. And when I'm upset. And when I'm happy.
Nice.
Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sull. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
Sounds like a plausible plan.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
All right, requires angel mythic path, reveal the light of heaven. Seems I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sull needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Okay, good writing, right? So I love pointing this stuff out. I love, like, seeing this and being able to talk about this, right? Good writing doesn't have to hit you in the face with information for it to become information that your mind digests and pieces together, right? So you can get, like, take this to heart, right? Like, if you're telling a story or if you're DMing for something or whatever it is, right? You don't have to hit people over the head with, hey, here's this character. This is this character's backstory. This is everything about this character, blah, 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 blah. In this conversation, we just, in the last little bit, plus taking some knowledge that we gained earlier from conversations with Lon and Windwog, right? We just learned a whole bunch about Lon and about Windwog, right? Because we've realized by Windwog's statements that she has never seen the sun. And we realize by what she says to Lon and how he responds that he has seen the sun, right? And at first you're like, okay, whatever. So Lon has gone up to the surface and Windwog hasn't gone up to the surface. Okay, fine. That on its own is interesting information and good. Nice, good. But there's even a step further, because if we take the earlier conversations that we had with them, Windwog is the one to have gone the furthest through the maze, but even she has never gone all the way through it to get to the surface, right? Meaning that Lon had to have gone to the surface a different way, or etc., right? And we gain all of this information just in these little bits of conversation, but they don't hit us over the head with it. They don't go, Lon has never gone to the surface, or Windwog has never gone to the surface. Lon has gone to, right? That is good writing. That is providing us with information that we piece together this atmosphere and this world with, without just force feeding it to us by every little bit. And that's fantastic. Okay, Canabras. Canabras is a city of glory, but not one of spotless virtue. Until the First Mendevian Crusade, it was a small town perched atop a bluff overlooking the West Selen River. During the final dark days of Sarkoris, hysterical refugees splashed across the river and sought safety behind the walls of Canabras. At first, these refugees were allowed in unquestioningly. However, a Lilitu demon named Minago entered Canabras magically disguised as a refugee. Once inside the town's walls, she revealed her true form and slaughtered dozens of citizens before vanishing in a cloud of greasy black smoke. After the Red Morning Massacre, as it was called, Canabras refused entrance to any except those who could demonstrate direst need. Individuals who fell under suspicion were turned away or executed on the spot. Canabras became known as a safe but suspicious city. By the time of the Second Crusade, the leaders of Canabras agreed to house one of the ward stones to guard against the demonic hordes pouring from the World Wound. This act assured Canabras' role as a strategically vital city, key to the defense of Mendev. Okay, cool. Alright, lead us to your chief and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Good, nice. Alright. Cool.
What do we
Can't make
have
the demons
here?
wait.
Aha. So, we now have
the heart's greatest
Lon and
challenge.
Windwog with us. Lon has high perception. Windwog has decent perception and decent nature. So, pretty cool. We've got little things. We should talk to each. Or let's read each of these. So, Sela has the Knight Errant. It is unusual to find so much cheer in a person with such a dark past. Okay. And strange to see a former thief and street urchin wearing the shining armor of Iomede's paladin. This young woman has forged her faith from the pain of her losses and her thirst for justice and redemption. She has managed to preserve her compassion and kindness underneath her steel armor. Will this become Sela's weakness, leading to her ultimate ruin? Interesting. So another thing to notice, we've got lawful good, lawful neutral, neutral evil, chaotic good, undetectable, question mark. So Camellia actually has this item here, this skull necklace that you cannot remove and is unidentifiable, but it makes her alignment undetectable. Anyways. Camellia has both youth and talent in her favor. She tirelessly fights demons and cultists alike, but prefers to keep her distance from her fellow warriors. It's hard to tell if this is the arrogance inherent to some people of noble birth, or if she has another reason for keeping her companions at arm's length. Lan the mongrel is a curious sight even for the distorted land of the World Wound. As a descendant of the First Crusaders, a child of the caves beneath Canabras, he followed his new leader up toward the light of the foreign sky. It seems that nothing can shake his composure, but is that really true? How strong is a man's resolve, built upon a self-imposed death sentence? We're going to get more information on all of this, by the way. The deadly and cunning huntress from the mongrel tribe left her home to travel to the surface with her new commander. She inhabited a harsh and brutal world where the weak inevitably became prey for the strong, though she chose to be strong. Is there anything in the world she wouldn't do in her quest for power, or will survival always remain her primary instinct? Questionable. Alright, cool. Fantastic. So let's do a quick save and we will ability our way across. Swank.
Quiet steps.
Wish there was a hot. Boom and boom. Nope, nope, nope.
Beautiful.
Okay, Lon is real good. We want point-blank shots turned on whenever possible. We can see real quick. Lon comes to us as a Zen monk Zen archer. Monk Zen archers are debatably one of the best archer classes in the game. So very cool. So he'll be basically our, unless we feel like we need to do a spell, he'll typically be our start off a fight by shooting people.
You've crossed the wrong mark. First come, first serve.
Whoa! Sketchy. Alright, so there's Camellia. Go ahead and run up on this side. To charge in. Why is that not letting us do that? A bit confused by that, but we're just gonna ignore it and move on. They are flat-footed currently. Okay. We're just gonna fire with Windowog. Oh, damage. There are quite a few of these, so I do think we're gonna go ahead and drop a might in here.
I'll cut you wide open.
Right. Did get a flanking bonus, nice. Cats are going ham.
Into the fray.
Big miss. Nice. We're happy about that. Oof. Not happy about that. We are happy about that. Very good. Very good. Very good. Try to focus fire. Sweet job, Windowog. Alright, so Lan is really cool because Lan starts off with Flurry of Blows. So, as a Zen archer with Flurry of Blows, that means he can take 2 shots. If he doesn't move, he can take 2 shots instead of the normal 1 shot.
More wine.
Hey, how's it going, TK?
More wine.
Thanks for the bits. How you doing? Oh, wine. No wine tonight, but I probably will crack open a bottle of wine tomorrow, and hopefully have a good night. So, fingers crossed. All right, let's shoot this guy.
You won't survive me.
All right, unfortunate. Double miss. Double miss. All right, we're gonna pop in here, and we're going to do a single turn of Inspire Ferocity. Sweet.
The spirits demand your blood.
Double sweet.
More wine.
No glory without risk.
More wine.
How's it going, Jake? How y'all doing tonight?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
All right, sweet. The Windu.
I'll rip you apart.
Nice. The battle went pretty well for us. I need to
Here we go
immediately. Did that turn off? It did. It auto turned off. Cool. The reason why we see it lingering is because of that
I'm here all week.
lingering performance, basically, which is good. That's what we want to see. Battle went pretty well for us. All right, what do we got? Some agents.
Let's see what we can do.
Coal is a sell item. Got some gold coins. Got some scrolls and inflict light wounds. And bone meal is for brewing. All right, doing good. Just got back from dinner and having a nightcap. Ooh, nice.
Here we go.
Sounds like fun. All right, let's hopefully succeed here.
Got this one.
Nice. Did. Okay.
I was never good
This
at
is
stealth,
a potentially
I can handle it.
challenging fight because we've got these little earth elementals in here. So I think I'm going to start this fight off
We'll win this.
with
One
a
way
bit
or the
of
other.
summoning.
Let me draw the first blood.
Nice. And so by doing this, what we're basically doing, we're pretty much guaranteeing that our might is going to get killed. But it also means that you know, we have more bodies that are likely to soak up damage.
Now, what is
And
that?
these guys are going to hit pretty hard. Might actually pop Battle Spirit here. Sweet. Oh, we should have popped Battle Spirit before we moved. Uninjured. Unfortunate. Oh, okay, good. So it's in effect, and if you move into range, you'll gain it. That is very good. Interesting that that didn't count as a surprise round for us.
This pain is excruciating.
That's really bad, actually.
Endure this!
Alright, got some damage. We're gonna go for another Nature's Ally. Oof. Alright, we will try to charge in. That is good. Alright. Alright. Gonna take multiple attacks. I think we might... How do I do a 5 foot? I don't know how to initiate this. So, in theory, we have the ability to step away. Chicho? Oh, why do we don't have charge on the... More fighting defensively? Like, don't know why we don't have these options. On the bar. Let's turn on fighting defensively real quick.
You are today's sacrifice.
That's kind of expected, honestly.
They'll beg me to stop.
Nice. Oof, oof.
Make every strike count.
Come on. So we're definitely gonna pop a ferocity. Not quite what we're wanting. We're gonna turn off fighting defensively so we have a better chance of killing this guy.
The light.
Hey, shy. That's unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. We might go ahead and try. Oh, she already has one. Might go ahead and take a potion and hope that we survive.
Go for their hearts.
No match for me.
Oof. Come on.
So this is how it
And she's
feels.
down. She's down, but she's not dead.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Sweet. Go ahead and turn that off, and then we will just try to flare this guy. Okay, he succeeded, so that did nothing.
Into the fray.
Oof.
I'll rip you apart.
Oof.
You won't survive me.
I was gonna say we're just rolling very badly. What was his bonus? He only has a +1, so yeah, absolutely.
I got this.
trying to hit him with that. He failed. Okay, so he has a -1 now. That's nice.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Okay. Very good. Do not have to...
Death is life's final surprise. And I enjoy surprising people.
Very good. And we get a Wand of Cure Light Wounds out of this. And 35 gold coins. Nice. So, a Wand of Cure Light Wounds has... How many charges? 15. That's gonna be pretty useful.
The mongrel did it.
Nice.
Can't make the demons wait.
Okay.
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
Endure this. Yet another obstacle.
Oh. Windu. Go ahead and stealth up. Can you really not see him? Issue. Interesting.
Damn you!
Saving throw succeeded. Unfortunate. No longer fighting defensively. Turn off stealth. Can we charge? Charge! Ah! Ooh, uh-oh. Yeah, Huey.
They'll beg
That
me
guy
to stop.
did not work. Unfortunate. That's a bunch of centipedes, my man. That's big no bueno. That's a very big no bueno.
Are you still here?
So he's got a +4. Unfortunate. Okay, definitely want to fight defensively with Camellia. Elia, sorry. Go ahead and take a potion. And then just turn on Spirit Weapon and
I'll
poke.
cut you wide open.
Wow, critical miss. Oof. We will take attacks of opportunity if we try to shoot. So better to take the attack of opportunity and
Make
pull
every
away
strike
and then
count.
fire. Try to kill this thing.
match for me.
Alright, that's a hit.
The light take you.
Very good. Better. Okay. Swank. Move forward a ways, and then we will start shooting. I guess we can. Who's up next? This one? Yeah,
Good
try to
guys
blind him.
always win.
Failed. Nice, we blinded him. Didn't matter. Whatever, man.
Spirits demand your blood.
Just trying to do. We don't have all that many spells yet, so just trying to do what we can. All right, Lan is going to fire twice.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Bad luck. Bad fucking luck. Okay, Sela gonna move over here.
No glory without risk.
Fucking critical miss. Try to blind this one. Turn off fighting defensively.
You are today's sacrifice.
Nice.
You won't survive me.
Double nice. Alright, sweet. Yeah, I mean, we've already done plenty of attacking, so we understand that. We understand AC. We understand damage. Don't need to read all of them. Gotcha. Okay. Fine feather. Masterwork light crossbow. That's nice. Definitely go ahead and take that and put on us instead of the regular light crossbow. So we'll have a +1 to hit. Our attack should go up to 5. Yep. So we like that. Take these potions off of Windwog. Especially that potions of that grace. Demon plagued. That's no bueno.
Beautiful. Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Are we in trouble yet? Did we find trouble? No.
Yeah.
They did.
No, they did. Alright. Well. Don't really understand why I can't shoot this guy. There's definitely something buggy going on there.
Endure this.
Unfortunate. I feel like he hasn't quite like loaded in prior to that.
What's that there? The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Guide my blade.
They'll beg me to stop.
Nice. Young spider coming in. Okay. Melia cannot charge this guy. Can just walk in though. And
Go
stab.
for their hearts.
Come on. Really? Rolled a 2? What are you doing to me? Why? Get him, Mike.
Make every strike count.
Oof. Was hoping that would kill.
No match for me.
Come on. I need some precise strike going on here.
I'll cut you wide open.
Nope. Big miss. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and turn on Inspire Ferocity. Get him, Mike. Mike has not been doing work for us.
The wrong mongrel.
Okay, though. Go ahead and turn on Fighting defensively so that we take a little bit less damage. Nice hit from Sela. Holy shit. Pretty good.
The spirits demand your blood.
I roll so bad on Camellia.
Damn you!
So bad.
survive me.
Nice.
Let's see what we can do.
Alright, light shield, don't really care about that. Masterwork greatsword, absolutely, we will take that. Pearl, comma.
Here we go.
Aha! Looks like Winduag wants to talk. How about we talk to her on the next video? So, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're gonna keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.